209 of Flick, James Flick, your one and only movie reviewing secret agent. Today I will be reviewing a crime film that came out in 1990 that is directed by Martin Scorsese and that stars Ray Liotta, Lorraine Bracco, and Frank Vincent, and that movie is GoodFellas. Okay, so this movie has just started, and so far we have been introduced to a young Henry Hill, our main real-life historical character, who, mind you, for some reason is fascinated with a criminal life. Alright? Henry Hill has now grown up and is now played by Ray Liotta. He is also now smitten by a woman named Karen Friedman, who is played by Lorraine Bracco. Henry Hill and Karen Friedman have now married, even though Karen's parents had expressed disapproval of all of it earlier. Leader of the Pack by the Shangri-Las is coming on playing in the background for a moment. I happen to have that song on my iPod, as a matter of fact. We now shift to New York City in June 1970. We are also noticing that a mobster named Billy Bats, played by Frank Vincent, has been murdered. I just saw a lion at a zoo in Tampa, Florida for a moment. That's what the dog that I had before Wally, which was Pepper, looked like. Now we see that Henry Hill has been paroled, and furthermore, he has expanded his cocaine business. That still seems to me like an illegal activity. Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones is what we are now hearing in the background. I also happen to have that song on my iPod as well. Oh, so the setting has been changed to Christmas time for a moment, and Frosty the Snowman has come on playing for a moment. That's a Christmas song that I enjoy listening to during the holiday season nonetheless. So 1980 is where we have now shifted to, and we have also found out that Henry Hill has become a paranoid wreck, which is too bad for him. At least Henry Hill is doing his best to keep his family afloat despite him having a messed up life, in which some of it has involved drugs. Well, as we get closer to the end of this movie, we have found out that once again, Henry Hill got the law in his case. So we end off this movie with some facts about the real Henry Hill, among which during 1990, when this movie came out, he was still a protected witness. But ever since this movie first came out back in 1990, the real Henry Hill has since passed away back in June of 2012, which was a little more than 20 years later. Overall, GoodFellas is a totally worthwhile gangster classic that is worth taking a look at sometime. Join me next time when I review Capote. I'm Flick, James Flick, your one and only movie reviewing secret agent out there.